Shalom Makyam, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the Shalom to you brothers, sisters, and children who may be tuning in on this lesson. I want to talk about, the culture which our people, are, in tune with nowadays, man. In tune with, this rap culture. We like to call it death culture, the brothers, elders and apostles and the brothers in the truth, man. We call it death culture, man, because wickedness is promoted at an all-time high through rap music, through different types of shows, through, BET has all types of, wickedness, Netflix has these dating shits, where, people can, like, meet up and if they like this person, they can go ahead and, get with them. Or if they don't, they can break it off. Shit like that, man. Basically showing that these women that they basically have, you know, that their options, they have a variety of options, man. And we all know that once a woman is popped, man, which involves sexual intercourse, man, that means that woman is tied to that man and they're married, man. You know, we know through the scriptures, man. That's what we know. Marriage doesn't consist of a ring or of a paper um, that combines two people to one. That's not that's Esau Edom's, the so-called white man's his laws and shit. And our people, these so-called Negro, Latino, Native American women, they're so heavy on that. Oh, I want a ring. I want this and that. I want, and then shit, they want to be, they want everything handed to them, man, and they want presents, just for having, there's a thing called a push present. I wasn't really familiar with that until, some shit, you know. But anyways, a push present is where, like, a woman has your baby and she expects a gift for pushing out your baby, man. Like, what type of bullshit is that for a woman to, want some, at the end of the day, that's already a blessing for her to have your seed, man. But they don't see it that way, man. They just, they want more. They're never satisfied, man. I was talking to, I had this worldly homie, but, I don't, you know, I separated myself, from certain people, man, because at the end of the day, you can't be around, you know, like, you become the company that you're around with, man. And some people are just too wicked, man. Like, hey, you can talk to them here and there, man, but sometimes leave them, you gotta leave them in a place and just do your own thing, man. Like, hey, it's all love, man, but I gotta keep you over here, hey, to better yourself, man, for your own salvation. But anyways, his mom was telling me, we were talking about some shit that day, and his mom was saying, women are never, and they're never satisfied, man. And this woman, she was already older lady, man, like in her 50s, if I'm not 40s or 50s, if I'm not mistaken, man. She told me, when this is in her own words. She said, "We are never satisfied. We always want something to keep us satisfied." And hey, what do these women do, man? If their man is not, giving them any attention or giving them the love that they want or whatever the hell it may be, they go elsewhere and look for it, man. They're so toxic in so many ways, and they're so, you know, that's just wickedness, man. But at the end of the day, hey, the Lord see, these women are so good at hiding stuff, but the Lord sees everything behind the blinds, man. They try to bury their shit, you know, but they know how to bury it. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is seeing everything, man. The Lord sees everything. These women are gonna get their recompense sense, because they're involved with all that folly, man. With all, hey, they're drunk off that Babylonian juice, man, off that wine, which means, you know, the ways of, of this world, man. The way that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is running this fucking everything, man. Because hey, Job 9:24. Let me get that. Just we know who's running. Just to back up. In case any new listeners are watching, man. Just to back up. The so-called white man is running the world right now, man. So we see all these, and I got another scripture too to back this up. But let me go into this first. The book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, not where and who is he? And this is going into Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because the Lord blessed them with the fatness of the earth. Going to the book of Genesis, man, and Esau was blessed with the fatness of the earth and blessed with the sword, man, because he loves to kill, man. But anyways, Job 9:24. That's how you know who's ruling the earth right now, man. Let me hey, I need to get a new phone, man. This Salakia. But anyways, Salakia. But this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, verse 1. It says, "Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed." And who is passing all these type of bullshit dumbass laws? The so-called white man. You know, you got to get married through paper. To be married with your woman. But at the end of the day, that's what has have these women all fucked up, and they're like, oh, I can't, I'm not gonna be loyal to you, and even I'm not gonna be loyal to you unless I get your last name and I get a ring. But even though they get that shit, they're still committing adultery. They're still over here messing around with other men behind their husband's back, man. That's why we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. These women are, hey, like Apostle Gabar said, man, these women are gonna get it the worst when shit hits the fan, man. And then they gonna see, especially for the women who mess with, the men of the Lord, man. They're gonna have it the worst, man, cause hey, but at the end of the day, we're living in Babylon, man. America is also known as Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, man. We are living in the times of Sodom and Gomorrah, you know, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, because we see, sodomy is at an all-time high right now, man. Men, hey, let me see that. Let me get that, man. I don't want to butcher it, man. I forgot how it went, but something to that effect. Hold on, let me man would be with man, woman with woman. It's a lot there. Let me just find this real quick. Lord's will, I can find it. So like, I can't. I need. Hey, that's my fault for not. you know, but this is just going into that, man. And we see that, man. These men are, these women and women are getting together. These men and men. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 10. If a man also lie with mankind as he lie with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. That's why, you know, they're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, man. You know, that's the ultimate prophecy right there, man. Babylon the Great being destroyed. But let me, we see all this shit, and especially with that, we see Esau Edom, um, they're allowing same-sex marriage, man. And the Vatican, the Pope or whatever, he's trying to pass a law so they can marry, same, sex people in the church. We see how we see that now it's like Sodom and Gomorrah back then, but now it's at an all-time high, man. It's worse than it was before, and we're coming into a time worse than there's ever been before, man. You know, uh, I'm gonna just I'm gonna label this as a part one, man. I hope this lesson was edifying to the